British cuisine has always been multicultural, a potpourri of eclectic style. The history of Britain has played a large part in its tradition, its culture, and its food. The gatherer would have exported the huge range of edible species that are native to the British Isles. These include hunting wild animal and bird, gathering leaf, root, fruit from plant, catching fish and shellfish. The Romans brought a variety of exotic food to Britain, including animals such as rabbit, pheasant, and brown hare, vegetables like cabbage, leg, onion, and turnip, some fruit like grape and the nut and walnut. They also introduced herbs and flavoring such as garlic, pepper, basil, and thyme. The Saxons were excellent farmers and cultivated a wide variety of herbs. These were not used just for flavor, as they are today, but were used as bird to bat out stew. In the Middle Ages, wealthy people was able to cook with spice and dried fruit from as far as away Asia. Sugar was discovered by Western Europeans during the Crusades, with the first recorded sugar in Britain noted in 1099. The Viking and Danes brought down this technique for smoking and drying fish. Even today, the north-east coast of England and Scotland are played to find the best keeper, or brush smoky, for example. Over the last 300 years, a huge range of foods have become available in Britain. The British tradition of stew, pie, and bread, according to the taste buds of the rest of the world, went into terminal decline.
Number 2. Food culture. British food is a blending of 4 different rich cultures of the 4 countries: England, Wales, North Ireland, and Scotland. The diverse culture tells us about their culinary traditions. England. English cuisine is shaped by the climate of England, its island geography and history. The latter includes interactions with other European countries, the importing of ingredients and ideas from places such as North America, China, Southern Asia, during the time of British Empire and as a result of immigration. Representative English dish is the iconic food English breakfast or fish and chips, which is the most favorite dish to have with beer. North Ireland. Irish cuisine is a style of cooking originating from Ireland or developed by Irish people. It evolved from centuries of social and political drink. The cuisine takes its influence from the crops grown and animal farmed in its temperate climate. Irish beef is exported worldwide and renowned for its high quality. Representative Irish dishes are Irish stew and postie, which is Irish potato pancake. Scotland. Scottish cuisine is a specific set of cooking traditions and practices associated with Scotland. It shares much with British cuisine, but has distinctive attributes and recipes of its own. Traditional Scottish dishes such as haggis and shortbread exist alongside international foodstuffs brought about by immigration. Scotland is known for the high quality of its beef, potatoes, and oats. In addition to foodstuffs, Scotland produces a variety of whiskies. Welsh cuisine has influenced and been influenced by other British cuisine. Although both beef and dairy cattle are raised widely, Wales is best known for its sheep, and horse lamb is the meat traditionally associated with Welsh cooking.
There is a story of the modern British dinner. Data from 150,000 households who took part in the survey of their food and drink habits from 1974 to 2000 has been published by the Department for Environment, Food and Rural Affairs. Nowadays, Italian-style cooking has become popular in Britain. The products that people here love and use regularly in each meal are fresh and dry pasta, pizza, frozen or not frozen, macaroni, etc. Because of the attractiveness and ease of making, these dishes have become famous throughout the UK. They use skim milk, brown bread, wholemeal bread, fruits and eggs with focus on heart health and cholesterol level instead of using full meal and white bread as they used to. The average household was 68 gram tea per week, but by 2014 had fallen to 25 gram. While tea remained more popular in instant coffee, cocoa and multi drinks, its reported weekly purchases had experienced almost a two-third fall. Tea is usually grown in India or Sri Lanka and is served in silver teapots and extremely delicate cups. There are three main kinds of tea: cream tea, only tea and scone with jam and cream; light tea, including tea, scone and cake; full tea, full of tea, small sandwich or appetizer, scone and cake. However, today, for the average family, they only use tea bags with cookies and simple cakes. A full English breakfast might not be the healthiest way to start the day, but it's certainly the tastiest. A full breakfast includes sausages, bacon, fried tomatoes, baked beans, eggs, and butter toast. They use sandwiches for lunch, made with bacon, lettuce, and tomato. Sandwich is a town in the southeast of England. They eat cream tea for an afternoon snack, scones with butter, jam, and cream with a cup of tea. Roast beef, served with roasted vegetable, potatoes, Yorkshire pudding, covered in gravy. Fish and chips, fish served with chips and mushy peas. Pie and chips. Pie is made by steak and kidney or steak and ale, which is served with chips.
British Food Fortnight is the biggest annual national celebration of the British food and drink. This takes place every year in the autumn, in the last week of September and the first week of October. It was first held in 2001 in response to the effect that food and milk crisis had on the farming industry. The aim was to boost domestic consumption of the British food that give the farmer and the food producer the confidence to continue to farm. The event shined the spotlight on the farmer and the food producer across the country who bring delicious British food to us. The aim then, and it is now, to encourage people to discover the diverse and delicious food and drink made in Britain by actively checking it out on the restaurant menu and in the shopping aisles. You can literally eat your way around Britain during the fortnight, as nearly every county has a food festival during it.
There's so much we can grow in Great Britain, so much. So I think it's really reconnecting with growing food, enjoying food, respecting food, and celebrating food.
Hundreds of shops, pub, restaurants, park, school, hospital, care home, university all run special menu. Community across the country organize fun foodie activity. British Food Fortnight is an established day on the school calendar. Hundreds of schools have been using this celebration as an opportunity to teach the young children about the British food and the way to cook it.
We said, we want kids to get involved because that's the message which will then grow, if you excuse the pun, with the child as they become an adult.
I think it's so important that everyone join in for British Food Fortnight because you reconnect with creativity, you reconnect with your own varieties, your own heritage, your own history. Food is one of the biggest link, and we are celebrating it during this fortnight, and I hope for a bit longer.